Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I'm Star. The message I heard is I'm going to call you happy. The scripture comes from Jeremiah 50:7. All that found them have devoured them, and their adversary said, we offend not, because they have sinned against the Lord, the habitation of justice, even the Lord, the hope of their fathers. So here's the message. God said that for somebody, there is someone that they believe in their heart that they can be happy and filled with joy because they believe that God is against you and that, you know what I'm saying, God has completely left you. God said he's going to call you happy, and he's going to call you happy because that is how you are going to be, like permanently. For somebody, you are going to be happy. You are going to be happy. You have had a sad life enough, okay? Hand itching. This is somebody you have been miserable like since you were a child. You have been under attack since you were a child. Since you were a child, the enemy has been after you. Your life has been torn upside down over and over and over. Mishap after mishap, sad time after sad time, heartache after heartache. God say he changing that around for you. You happy now. What the enemy thought that he stole from you wasn't even intended for you in the first place. It don't even matter. What God had for you, that's what you gonna receive. And that's just what it is. God said he gonna call you happy though. And the reason that he can call you happy is because you were obedient when you did what he said. You weren't concerned with what other people said or how they felt or what they think or what they this or what they that. You still carried on doing what God said. You weren't concerned about how people would feel, how they would react, how it would make them this and what about this and what about that. You did what God said. God said because of that, he gonna bless you. Don't worry about how it's coming. Don't worry about when it's coming. Don't worry about where. Don't worry about all that. Just know it's coming and that it's coming from the hand of God. That's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. God said for your obedience because you were obedient and you listen. Because you listen. Because you listen to what God said. And you weren't concerned about everybody else's feelings and what they were thinking. There was certain things that you couldn't see, you didn't even know. You ain't even realize what was supposed to happen. But you listen to what God said. And because you listen to what God said, you gonna be happy. Somebody thought that you were supposed to be in misery. Somebody thought that you were supposed to be under judgment, under punishment, under the wrath of God. And this is someone that wanted to act out what they felt the wrath of God should be for you. So this would be basically somebody actively deciding that they don't like you for this, that, and the third. So they gon', you know what I'm saying, torture you. They gon' they gon' force you to be have nothing but friends that really hate you. They gonna surround you with people that secretly are despised by you, people that want to hurt you, people that want to cause you harm and make you believe that these are your friends. They gonna make you believe that somebody that actually wants to take you up out of here and cause you to have a heart attack is supposed to be your spouse, and they cheating on you left and right. They, you know what I'm saying, everything, gaslighting you left and right. They doing this, that, and the third. You can't get no truth out of them, and you can't figure out what's going on. You just stressed out, hair falling out, this happening, that happening. Like that was supposed to be your life. Your life was supposed to be filled with heartache and pain. You were literally intended to feel as if you were living in hell. But God said because you were obedient to him, you caused that not to happen. You put a stop to it before it even got started. And instead of feeling like you in hell, you feel like you in heaven. God said he gonna call you happy. God said he gonna call you happy. But he gonna call you happy. God said he gonna call you happy. It shouldn't be a situation where you have to be in complete and utter misery in order to survive in this world. If that's what's going on, we are in hell. If you have to be miserable in order to survive, if you don't allow your husband to cheat, you gonna starve. If you don't allow yourself to be mistreated and beaten on, you won't be able to pay your bills. If you don't allow, you know what I'm saying, yourself to be embarrassed time and time and time again, you ain't gonna be able to, you know what I'm saying, do your hair and do your nails. That ain't life. Because when it really comes down to it, your actual life is in shambles. You're married to someone that you don't love and they don't love you. Even if y'all did at one point love each other, due to the fact that y'all are being forced to treat each other with hate and anger, y'all can't possibly like y'all hate each other now. And when you really love somebody, you can't just do that. That's not, it's not a something that you can just switch it on and off. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's like, I guess, a kink, a role play for somebody, you know what I'm saying? People that are into stuff. But I feel like then it would have to be a situation where everybody know what's going on. But you know what I'm saying? I just feel like the vibe of this message, I feel like this is somebody that it would have been a situation where you didn't know everything that was going on and somebody was just mistreating you for, like, I just feel like somebody believes that pleasure is pain. But I feel like whoever this is for, you took all this literal. And this person, in their mind, they knew that they were just doing it for uh, whatever reason. In your mind, they meant that. And it was supposed to be your life, you living like that, with somebody treating you like they hated you, with everyone that surrounded you treating you that way. And that was the only way that you would be able to survive. That would be like, I just feel like this is somebody, you created another option for yourself where you, instead of feeling like you are literally living in hell, you feel like you're literally living in heaven. Now we're on earth, so nothing's perfect. There'll be mishaps, little problems here and there, but regardless if I'm talking to somebody, you balling out of control and you got rich people problems. You know what I'm saying? And rich people problems hit different than regular people problems, because rich people problems is the kind of problems where it's like, bro, but that's not really that bad. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's that, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like that kind of vibe. And you just got to be careful, because you don't want to be in a position to where you complaining to people about your problems and they seem big to you because it's from your perspective, but to other people, their problems are way more important than yours, and you complaining about something and it just sounds so like, how do I say it? Like, out of touch. Like, from out of touch from other people's reality, or out of touch from someone else's reality. And yeah, you have to be careful of that. But when it really comes down to it, baby, God said somebody really, really, really wanted you to be living like you felt like you were in hell, but instead you are living like you were in heaven. You feel like you in heaven. You feel like you at God's right hand, and that's the place to be. You know what I'm saying? That's the place to be. Where else? Let me know somewhere better, a better place to be seated than God right hand. You know what I'm saying? And that's the message. God said He have you sitting at His side right now, and that's how you feel. You feel like you are at complete peace, and that's a beautiful thing. Anyways, that's the message, y'all. Ooh, that is the message. God said this is somebody, your life is the complete opposite of what people were expecting. The problems that you have in your life are not the problems that people were expecting. And you may have had other kind of problems, like the kind of problems you used to have, baby. Compared, the problems you have now are child's play compared to the problems you used to have. And that's just what it is. God said the problems you have now, they ain't even really nothing that serious. If you really look at it, it's just, you know what I'm saying? But the problems you used to have, oh man, them was some problems now. God said somebody, you may not be able to actually see it because if when you coming out of a season where everything is sketchy, everything is shaky, you don't know what's going, you don't know about this, you don't know about that, I'll know this, I'll know that. It can be it could be a vibe where God bring you into your place of peace and rest, and you don't even realize you at your place of peace and rest, and you still kind of antsy, like you still in that other state. God said it's okay, but understand He have you now. You now are in this place of peace and rest. You not the no more. That season over for you. And God said that's how He intended it to be. That season is over for you. It's no longer a situation where you know what I'm saying, have to deal with this. You just got to deal with that, and you just got to this. And no. God said that season is over for you. Whew. And that's the message. God said happy. Happy. Because you were obedient. Happy. And this is somebody being obedient felt wrong. It felt like, I feel like you felt as if you were doing something wrong. You felt as if you were like, you would be hurting someone, or you would be causing pain, or you would be like, when you were like, that's how you felt. Someone, you felt as if you would be judged, like by a community. You felt as if you would be judged, as if you did wrong, or as if you made the wrong decision. But in reality, you were doing exactly as God told you to. God said you do not even realize all the pain, agony, and heartache that you avoided by simply listening to Him. And it didn't make sense to you. But you did as He said. And because you did as He said, even though it didn't make sense to you, you came out in a position to where you literally feel like you are, heaven on earth. You did it. Yay. I feel like somebody don't even feel it. Like, you don't feel it because of where you just came from, yo. Like the season you just came out of, you don't even feel it, that you like literally are at your place, like peace, serenity, happiness. You don't even see it. You can't even feel it shit, but you gonna feel it. You gonna feel it. You gonna feel it. You gonna feel it. Anyways, that's the message, y'all. That's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.